Good
I can
evening.
see you good and clear, everything.
Cool, 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 cool.
So what's up? Like I said, we're live now. So now I have the Facebook Live, like I said, the YouTube Live, and my Facebook page for On the Q Productions. So we got
Okay.
everything situated tonight. So I'm happy to have you on. This is going to be like I told you, my third official show for On the Q Productions.
Wow, that's
Actually for
cool.
the live on the Q podcast, which is part of On the Q Productions. So I'm happy to
Happy.
have you on, Shawn, her firstborn son. So
Thank you very
how
much.
you been? How you been doing?
I'm doing good. I just got back from Albany, New York, doing some
Yeah.
trails.
Mm-hmm.
And this weekend, I'm supposed to be going to Boston to walk some
Wow.
trails. So tomorrow, I have a half a day at work. And then I'm going to be traveling, check into the hotel, and then get
Mm-hmm.
up early next morning, and I'm off to my workout and having some fun, seeing some new scenery, and that's hopefully what we'll be able to
Mm-hmm.
talk about today. So,
Yes.
just wanted to talk a little bit about that and some other things I'm working
Yes.
on, and hopefully we can touch on that at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want you to get into that. I'm just back here setting up the comments and everything so people can
Okay,
come on and comment and stuff. So I'm
that's
I'm
cool.
still
That's cool.
here.
This is actually my second media-based interview style type of broadcast, and hopefully, as I continue to do them, maybe I could come back later on down the line on your show. I'll be a little bit better. Um, I'm a little nervous, but not that much, and I just want to put my best foot forward and be able to,
Hmm.
like you said, motivate people and get people to exercise and do something good for their health.
Right. And you've definitely, been doing that. I feel like I've been following you longer than I probably have, but I'm definitely
Yes,
motivated, by your Instagram posts. I'm into fitness, but when I see other people doing it, somehow it kind of makes me want to get myself more involved than I was prior. So I'm
definitely.
definitely glad, that we got to network. I can remember who got connected, with who first now.
Yes. Well, I saw a post of you by the pond in Irvington Park in Irvington, New
Oh, okay,
Jersey,
yeah.
and I liked
Mhm.
your picture because I guess you just got finished walking or exercising, and I
Mhm.
said I wanted to be able to um, like the picture and give you just a little bit of motivation, even though you didn't know me at the time. And I do that routinely when I'm on my Instagram. I like to like people's pictures, give them some words of encouragement, show them that they are motivating other people, and that in turn motivates me. So that's what I mean by pay it forward. If you already started your fitness journey, if you are already active in your own life, motivate somebody else to do it. And I think if we do that as a people, we'll be better off. We'll live longer, we'll have happier lives, and we'll be healthy.
Yes, and I want you to just briefly, you know, tell the viewers about what it is what that you started. Your Better to Steps Health.
Okay. So what
Because
I call
that's
my
to let people know what you're all about.
okay. So in May of this year, because of COVID, I wasn't able to travel to Veg Fest. That's what I'm kind of known for on my Instagram prior to COVID, is going to
Hmm.
around the country, going to different Veg Fests. Unfortunately, when COVID happened, a lot of that was done away with, obviously. So uh, I wanted to start exercising. My partner, me and her, we started exercising. We started walking around the neighborhood, and I always wanted to name it something, and I didn't necessarily want fitness in it or exercise or anything like that. So the thing I thought about one time when I was walking is walk to work out. Walk to
Hmm.
workout session. And then from walk to workout session, I wanted something that had a double meaning. Steps to better health is you're actually taking literal steps to better health. And
Mm.
it also means that you're taking the opportunity to do something good for your body. So it has a double meaning. Steps to better health. You're actually taking steps, and
Mm-hmm.
you're deciding to become more healthy, to become more active, to up your fitness level. And if you do that, you'll feel happy, and you can in turn spread that to other people.
So how did you yourself? How did you get started into fitness? Like, how long have you been pretty much working on your health and your wellness?
Well, at three other points in my life, I lost a significant amount of weight.
Mm.
And unfortunately, all three times I put the weight back on. About 2017, I became vegan, and I lost 17 pounds in 34 days without doing any exercise.
Wow.
My plant-based way of living, my lifestyle, it really has benefited me. But what I needed to do is marry that with exercise, and not only exercising here and there, but being consistent. I'm all about being consistent. I have not missed a day of exercise since May 20th, all the way up until now.
Wow.
I hope to get to 100 days, and I hope to do 200 days, and I hope to do 300 days. I
Yeah.
just want to stay consistent, and I want to motivate people to stay consistent as well.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's crazy because a lot of people, would give up after just like 1 week.
Yes,
And for you to have been continuously doing, your steps every day is definitely motivation. That consistency really is key. They do say, I'm sure you can vouch for this, after every 21 days, it does become, a habit, good or
a
bad.
habit. Yes, yes,
So, so you already passed that marker
yes.
already. So,
Um,
and that's the hardest. I think that's the hardest part is just getting through that, the first initial, you know, days, weeks, and months.
yes, it is. You have to be versatile. You have to be willing to maybe not have the same routine every day. Sometimes I walk in the morning before work. Sometimes I get on my treadmill at night. But I don't want a 24-hour period to go by without me doing some exercise. So it's going to be my 99-minute, 58-second treadmill session that I'm always saying on camera, or it's going to be my 20,000 steps. It's going to be something.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think for me, and I can't speak for everybody else, taking a
Mm-hmm.
rest day is just a distraction for your consistency. At the
Right.
very least, if you're not going to do a full out workout, at the very
Mm-hmm.
least, you can walk for 15 or 20 minutes a day. To me,
Yeah.
there is really no uh, excuse for
Yes.
not to be able to do
Thank you,
that.
Katina. She said, "I need that motivation." Yeah.
I, I definitely want to give it. To be honest with you, I thought for a little while that maybe posting every day, because I literally post every day something uh,
Mm-hmm.
pertaining to my fitness, was too much. And, I thought it was something that was going to be a nuisance to people. But what I find is that in some small way, somebody hits me up on a DM, or somebody likes my picture, or somebody, who actually knows me personally may call or text me, and they say, keep going, keep going, keep going, So I'm going to do it. If I lose followers or if people
Right.
become annoyed with it, I definitely understand. Everything is not for everyone, but I'm going to
Yes.
continue to do this pretty much till the day I die. I don't want to ever get back to not working out, because I did it. I stopped working out, like I
Mm-hmm.
said, three other times in my life. And the last time I stopped, up until now when I started, it was like a year and a half, and that had been the longest time. I
Wow.
don't want to do that again. I don't want to do that again at all.
Yeah. Like you, once you stop, it's very difficult to get back.
It is. It is
You
uh,
start to
because
feel defeated, and I've done it myself a few times. so I'm speaking from experience.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know, having to stop and then feeling like, oh, you know, I could take a break, you know, and get
Yes.
back to it, but it
Yeah.
doesn't help. You have to kind of like push yourself through all of that.
You do. And like I said, as long as you are able to be versatile, you're not always going to be able to do your exercises in the morning. You're not always going to be able to do it in the evening. You know, some people have children, some people have
Right.
significant others, some people have demanding jobs. You just have to be able to be selfish enough to do it for yourself. You owe you. Eric Thomas, who's a motivational speaker that I listen to a lot, he says this that you owe you. You owe yourself the chance and the
Mm.
opportunity to do something for you, do something that's greater than you. And to me, the best thing you can do for yourself is exercise. And the most easiest thing you can start doing, you know, right away is walking. Walk, walk, walk. I've lost 15 pounds from
Mm.
walking, and I feel great.
Yeah. I'm really big into walking too. At first I wasn't, you know, like a couple years ago, I used to be one of those people who thought, you know, you had to, you know, run all the time and do all these things. And then I started to realize that just like you said, walking 15 minutes a day was good, was a good enough, you know, start just to get myself moving. You know, you
Yes,
don't realize how much, you know, walking can be beneficial to you.
yes.
Yeah.
Walking to me
MJ said I
is some
quit and restarted. Yes, me too.
walking to me is guaranteed to help you lose
Yeah.
calories, lose weight.
Mhm.
Uh, you feel good. It's something that you're more likely not to get injured, and you're more likely to come
Right.
back
That's
the next
true.
day. If you walk and you find it that it's helping you and you want to change your scenery, you know, maybe doing what I'm doing, going to different states, walking on different trails is a little bit too much. But I'm pretty sure
Right.
in each city there's at least one or two parks, maybe three parks. Then you can go to the town over from your town and walk in the park. The change in scenery and the different levels of difficulty when it comes to the walking will help you become fit faster than you think, especially if you're consistent. And I truly believe that.
Um, For everybody that's coming on tonight, I just want you guys to know again, this is QadriyyahMarie. I'm here live on the Q podcast. I'm here with my guest, fitness motivator Shawn, Mr. At her firstborn. So I'm gonna get it right before the night is over.
Definitely,
So I just wanted to
definitely.
introduce you again. Anybody that's coming on, if you are watching, you know, just comment or send a wave so that we're able to see you guys and we can you know interact with you because we're here to help motivate you as you guys who've been
Yes,
listening, here to motivate you. I think it's very important, especially now during this COVID. You know,
yes,
this is not the time to just sit home pretty much and just dwell. You know, this is actually a great time, I think, and you could vouch for this as well, Shawn. Good time to get
yes,
out, like actually go out, you know, go out physically. Your buddy
definitely.
Karen is on actually now. Oh, there she go. She said motivation is key. It's all in one's mindset, mind over matter. Yes, sis.
Exactly. I think if people become greater than their excuses, if people stop letting small, uncomfortable things
Mm-hmm.
prevent them from exercising. Listen, if you know you're going to be real thirsty, pack some water, put it in a book bag, put that book
Right.
bag on your back. If you know the sun
Mm-hmm.
bothers you, do like I do. I have a towel draped over my face when I'm walking on a trail that's real sunny. Listen, I do the things I need to do. I make sure I wear comfortable clothes. And I
Mm-hmm.
just do what I need to do. I do have support, and you know, I do have people that's rooting for me, and that in
Mm-hmm.
itself is a motivator for me because people who motivate, they have people who motivate them. That's another
Right.
way of paying it forward. It's
Right.
very important, especially for the community of Black people, to pay it forward when someone's doing something positive, when somebody
Right.
is trying to make change. You want to give that person a pat on the back, whether it's physically or virtually, so that they
Mm-hmm.
can continue to do it. And if you be inspired by it, then you can do the same thing for someone else.
Yeah. And I think that's really important. Like you said, just being that support system and paying it forward to the next person. Like I feel like as you're learning, because I feel like this is something that you're always going to be learning. You know what I mean? I feel
Yes.
like I don't know how many years you've been involved in it. There's always something new that you
Yes.
can, do differently or try and experiment. And I feel like as you're learning, it's nice that we have these videos that you've been doing, as well as Corinne, the video posts, so that people can actually see
Yes.
your journey. Because sometimes
Yes.
when people don't see something, they just look at you and they think it just magically got, like, you just magically, got all these muscles and things out of nowhere. And
No.
you're like, no, they actually took some effort. So sometimes
Yes.
people actually need to see that and to see the journey from the beginning, and
Yes.
just be able to follow you. And once they see what you're doing, that you're willing to put yourself out there, regardless of, the struggles that you've been going through, the days that you felt like giving up, once they see that, they're like, okay, I'm not the only one who feels like that. Because sometimes people look at, fitness, models or things, or fitness, health experts, and they just think like they know everything, that they just was born that way. And it's
No,
not like
not at
that.
all.
Like, they too have days where it's hard, even though they've been doing it for years. They may have days that, they don't feel as motivated too.
Exactly. There are times where, like I said, I don't really feel like getting up in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. So I made, like I said, do my
Mhm.
session at night. Um, but you have to say to yourself, listen, all the excuses and all the times I could have did it, but I didn't do it, it really didn't get me anywhere. I feel worse than I did before. Let me just
Mhm.
try something new. And I tell you, if you start off with the 15 minutes, you're going to say 15 minutes is not enough. And then you're going to go to a half
Right.
an hour. Everybody's different. What I can tolerate, I can tolerate walking for 3-4 hours at a time. People may not be able to do that. Do what you can do, and then after a while, you need to challenge yourself to do a little more, and you
Right.
definitely will be rewarded. You will be rewarded by being healthy. You'll look better. People will see the difference, and you'll feel uh, you'll have more confidence. It's about having confidence. It's about
Yeah.
feeling your best, looking your best from the inside and out.
Yeah. And that was MJ. She wrote a comment. She said, when the quarantine started, I did start doing some video exercises, but after a while I stopped. I need to restart it though. Yeah.
Restart it as soon as possible.
As soon
You
as
don't have
possible.
to.
Yep.
Yes, you don't have to wait till those videos come out. You don't
Right.
have to wait till a
Yeah.
certain show or program comes on. And listen, most importantly, and I don't mean this to be mean, don't wait for anyone else. Do
Yeah.
it yourself. Because if
Right.
you wait for other people on the days where they don't feel like doing it, you're not going to do it, and that's going to be your excuse. It is fun to have somebody to challenge you, have someone who is there with you step for step, but you have to remember that you're doing this for yourself, so that when they don't show up or they can't make it and it's been 2 or 3 weeks and they didn't come that
Yeah.
certain Monday, you have to still continue on for yourself.
Right. And that goes with a lot of things in life in general. You know what I mean? Not waiting for other people to do it.
Yes,
Because if you sit there, you'll never travel, you'll never do anything if you're always waiting for the next person. Especially when you know it's something that you have to do for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, no one
exactly.
else can go out there and do, 25, push-ups. You have to
Yes,
actually put the work in. You may want them
yes,
to, but you have to actually be the one, to do it. They can't, what is it, osmosis, do the
yes,
exercises for you. You have to
yes.
actually go out yourself and stuff doing it. Oh, let me see. Oh, Garmelin commented. Let me see. I'm all messing around with the comments. He said, I'm on my way to go jogging right now.
Exactly. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Today wasn't really that hot. It was nice and cool. I think that's great jogging weather.
Mhm.
Like I said before, it's everything's in steps. So I'm walking. That's my what I'm doing. That's my brand. That's my way of exercising. But I
Right.
still have to push myself. So I think for next spring, I'm not going to change the name, but I think I'm going to be jogging and I'm like lift weights, and I definitely want to buy a bike. But what I want to do now is I want to motivate
Uh,
people to start. Once you start, it will become addictive in a good way. It will become addictive in a positive way, and it will consume you in a way
mhm.
where as though you don't want to mess up on that consistency. Or if you don't do it every day like I do, uh,
Mhm.
it won't be like you'll do it on Monday and you might not do it on
Mhm.
Tuesday, but you're right back on it on Wednesday. Like you're right back on it. You're not BSing around so much to where as though you stopped completely.
Right.
And that's what I want for people. I want them to be consistent.
Yeah. And like you said before, that consistency, that's the difficult part. It seems
It
easy,
is.
but it's definitely a challenge. And I think a lot of people, they do need to, when they at least when they start out the journey, it's good for them to have, a second person there,
Yes,
someone who
it
can
is.
help make them kind of
Yes,
accountable and push,
yes,
push each other on those
yes,
days that you don't want to. You're like, oh, I'm tired, I'm feeling lazy this morning, and you know how that is.
yes. I do have someone. Her name is
Yes,
Latoya.
start
She's my
balance.
fitness
That
partner.
does help.
Yes, BK underscore vegan 319. She's a person who has motivated me throughout my journey,
Mm-hmm.
and we motivate each other. She's a jack of all trades. She can cook some real good vegan food,
Mm-hmm.
and she is very wonderful. And I appreciate her being in my life and helping me once and for all start exercising and taking back control of my health. Definitely.
And that's definitely hard. That vegan.
Yes.
I tried doing it for a little while, and I was just like, I don't know. But it's like it's crazy. I like vegan food, but I just don't
Yes.
know at this point would I be able to like just fully go vegan. Even though I like it, I don't know if I'd be able to completely go it. Do you have any tips for anyone who might actually be thinking about going vegan?
Well, the old saying goes, first and foremost, you want to do your research. You want
Mm.
to find foods that you love and try to find the vegan version of it. Because believe it or not, although you may not think it is, there are vegan foods that mirror the foods that you love to eat. But the good thing about being vegan, in my opinion, and this is not medical advice, this is just what works for me, it's healthier, and
Mm.
you're actually giving your body the nutrients and the minerals and the things that it needs so that when you exercise, you can get the most out of your exercise session. I would like to maybe one day, with the permission of Latoya, send you some samples of her recipes so you can
Yeah.
try it. Maybe I can introduce you to
Yeah,
uh,
I would love
some
that.
vegan
Let
foods.
me try that. I need to taste some of her food.
Definitely, definitely.
And
I'll
she
talk
got
to her
she got
about
you
that.
doing it, so it got to be something to it.
Definitely, definitely. I think she has revitalized me in a way with her cooking,
Mm.
with her meal prep. She's wonderful, and she is one of the big reasons why I can say that I've lost the weight that I've lost. And like I
Mm.
said before, I really appreciate her for being there for me during this time.
Yeah, like you said, that support, having somebody there who's actually going to, let you know not only when you're doing wrong, but when you're doing right as well.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly,
to give you
exactly.
that encouragement, like, okay, I did this, and now I can do a little bit more. So,
It's just funny, like seeing
yeah.
her
Oh,
progression, and maybe you can have her on. I'm sorry, go ahead. You wanted to say something?
yeah, he had a question up when he said vegan or a Dr. Senior diet. There's a difference.
I think he meant to say Dr. Sabi. I don't know if he said senior by mistake. It might be Dr. Senior. I'm not really familiar with that person. But what vegan is, from my understanding, it's just a plant-based way of eating. You eat more natural whole foods. You
Mhm.
stay away from anything that's animal or derived. So you don't eat meat, you don't eat dairy, you don't eat eggs, you don't eat fish. You
Mm.
try to stay away from those things because from my research, those things have been proven to cause cancer, high blood
Mm.
pressure, diabetes, things of that nature. So, it works for me. It may not work for everyone, and I understand that people are very much into how they eat now and they don't want to change it. But if you
Mhm.
try it, I can almost guarantee, from my experience at least, that it will help you. And I just want people to maybe do meatless Mondays every week, and then maybe scratch it to 2 days out of the week where you don't eat any meat or dairy, and just see how you feel. I don't think it's far fetched that people might change the way they eat.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that's the hardest thing because I know for me, I used to be able to go in the gym 3 or 4 times a week, but then it was my diet that was the hard part. You know what I mean? Like
Yes,
I would be in the
yes,
gym, but then I still go home and still eat my 2 burgers and stuff. And
yes, and
it's crazy
probably
because
and
I
probably
tried
even
to do
more.
it, but I couldn't.
Yeah,
Huh? Sean, what you
I
say?
said I said you probably ate even more if you had a good workout, not
Yeah.
knowing that it's a possibility that you just ruined your workout by putting
Right.
the calories that you just back on.
Yeah.
And nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect by a long shot. Just like with any diet, there's going to be comfort foods. There's going to be junk food. Like, for a long time after I turned vegan, I was a junk food vegan. I would get everything
Mm.
processed. I would eat the Oreos. I would eat the things that were not good for you. I just ate them
Yeah.
because they were vegan. But
Wow.
as you transition over to educating yourself more, then you make better decisions, just like with anything in life.
And that definitely takes training. And I
It
think it's more of
does.
a mental thing than physical, to be honest.
It is. It is.
Oh, Noella
Uh,
he has a question here. He said, "What does he think about the new CMOS fad that's going
sea,
on?"
sea moss, I do drink sea moss. I put it in my smoothies. I think anything that can give you more nutrients, more minerals, it can give you different uh, things that you may not experience when you eat certain things. I think it could be an added bonus to any diet or any lifestyle. It may not be for everyone for one reason or another, but it is something that I do consume, and I have seen that it works for me. Sometimes I'll just take a spoonful of it and eat it, but most times when I uh, take it, I put it in my smoothies, or sometimes I even put it in my juices. I mix it in with my juices. So there is, from my experience, benefits to taking CMOS. You have to be careful where you get it from. It has to be, a reputable person, just like with anything else. But I would uh, suggest that people consume CMOS. It is very beneficial.
Yeah. Yes, I've definitely been seeing a lot of that on social media, the CMOS, and I see a lot of different people
Definitely.
selling it, offering it, and then it kind of makes you
Yes.
like you said, is this reputable or are they just making this up, like in their house,
No,
and
I
selling it?
think when you do your research and you maybe look at the reviews for some of the people who have bought
Right.
it from these people that you're seeing on social media, I think you can make an informed decision on where you're going to get it. Excuse me. If you choose to consume it, it's very easy to make a decision on where you're going to get it. Just make sure you're getting something uh, that it's actually sea moss. I have 2 or 3 places where I get my sea moss from. I recently went to a vegan event that was in Queens, New York, and they were selling it. And
Mm.
I put it in my smoothies, and I'm good to go for the rest of the day.
Mm. Oh, he has another question. He said, "Any recommendations for sexual wellness any herbs, fruits, or veggies?
I would say that consuming herbs, fruits, and veggies, first and foremost, will help you become healthy. When you become healthy, the blood flows in the body the way it's supposed to. When the blood flows in the body the way it's supposed to, then other things happen, and you will be able to have the amount of sex you want to have, and you will be as active as you want to be. It's when we don't work out, it's when we don't eat right, it's when we don't do things that are good for our body. That's where we have the problems, especially as us men when we get older with erectile dysfunction and our body not working the way it did when we were 20, when we were in our 20s and 30s. It's mainly because we're not eating fruits and vegetables. We're not eating, the things that we're supposed to be eating, and we're not exercising. Start to exercise. I want
Yeah.
everybody to make a promise to
Mm.
exercise starting tomorrow if you can.
Yeah. Oh, he sounds happy with that answer.
Yeah, eat
It's
those
true
fruits,
though.
eat those
Yeah.
vegetables, you
Yeah.
know, consume those herbs, think happy
Yeah.
thoughts, and you will be
Mhm.
guaranteed to please your lady.
Yes, up there.
Trust me.
Yeah. I wanted you to get just a little bit into your 20,000 steps, because even that kind of took me back a little bit when I was seeing your post regarding the 20,000 steps. So I mean, are you actually literally doing those like 20,000 steps like every day that you're going out walking?
Yes, what I like to do is a lot of people use their step counter throughout the course of the day when they walk to the coffee machine or when they walk to their car. I only use mine when I'm about to do a walk to workout session. So when I'm not working out, I pause my stepper, and at 12 a.m., it goes back to
Mm.
zero automatically. When it's time for me to work out, I unpause it, and the stepper app that I use is pretty accurate. It's called Pacer, the Pacer app.
Okay. Yeah.
And I tested it out before. I took a step, it counted it. I just move my body like this, it don't count it. I took another step, it counted it. So from my experience, the Pacer app is very accurate in counting steps. And when I post that I did 20,000 steps, 30,000 steps, there was a time I did 50,000 steps before. Those are
Mhm.
actual steps. So yes, when I say I did the 20,000, when I post my step count for that particular
Mhm.
day, those are actual steps that I take.
Wow.
And I've
Yeah, that's
chosen
definitely motivation.
I've chosen 20,000 steps because I
Mhm.
think the recommended step count is 10,000 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe
So
it is 10, right?
what I wanted to do was double that. You double that and you do that on a daily basis. If you can reach that level of doing 20,000 a day, then you will lose weight in no time. And I'm a testament to that.
Yeah, I be trying to make sure I reach 8,000 steps. Just
That's good.
so
That's
yeah,
good.
20.
That's
Yeah,
good.
that's what I've been doing, for
That's
the most
good.
part. At least on the park, walking around. So I would do
Definitely.
between 6 to 8,000. But like you said, the medium usually is 10,000.
Yes,
So if you're doing anything more than 10,000, you're actually really making a big difference.
definitely. Listen, to me, walking, as I stated before, I just can't I could talk you until you're blue in the face. Walking is the most simple thing you can do to
Yeah.
start your fitness journey right away. You've been
Right.
walking
Yeah.
since you stopped crawling. I said that in one of my videos. You've been
Mm.
walking since you stopped crawling, ladies and gentlemen. You need to take that 20, 30, 40 years of experience with walking and use it to start your fitness journey today. If you can't do it today,
Yes.
start it tomorrow, please.
Yeah.
You'll thank yourself for it.
He has another way. He says, "There's such thing as too much water before or after workout."
When I work out, I like to
Mm-hmm.
fast, meaning I normally
Mm-hmm.
wake up, I wash up, I get dressed, I might
Mm-hmm.
have a little water, I might have a little hibiscus that I
Mm-hmm.
like to drink, but I don't consume too much of anything. When I come back from doing my 20,000 steps, however, I drink everything. I drink water, I drink hibiscus, I might drink a smoothie, I might do a protein shake, not all at one time, but these are some of the things I go to replenish myself before I eat a meal. I do believe if you drink too much prior to walking, you'll have to use the bathroom. To me, you might be a little bit bloated. Those things might be a distraction to what you're doing. So I would drink more water after a workout than prior. But again, I'm not a medical professional. This is just what works for me. I don't want to have too much on my stomach when I work out. I like to work out in a
Mm-hmm.
fasted state. That's what works for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to start writing down some of these tips too.
I definitely think that I don't know about writing a book. You know, I don't have that
Yeah.
much experience. I've only been doing this for, like I said, since May. I do have, 10 plus years experience in losing weight, but I need more experience because I gained it all back those 3 times. I think this
Mm.
time around, with the help of Latoya, I don't really think I'm ever going to go back to the way I used to be. Just my
Yeah.
whole mindset has changed, and I really do believe that I'm in it for the long haul. And it's pretty much, until I can't walk anymore, which I hope is no time soon, I'm going to work out every day. I'm going to try to work out every day for the rest of my life. I know that's a tall tale I have to live by, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to see if I can do it. And
Yeah.
having goals like that, it drives a person. It does.
Yeah. Oh, we have another question here from Katina. She said, "What is a pre-workout?" I hear people say that all the time.
Again, some people, I guess, when you lift or when you do other strenuous exercises,
Mm-hmm.
you might need a pre-workout to get your body jump started. But again, we're talking
Yeah.
about something as simple as walking. Like I said, drink some water. You might have a couple of pieces of fruit prior to working out. But as far as pre-workouts, because I don't use them, because I don't think I need them, I don't think anybody else needs them. I don't have that much knowledge with that. Um, but it's all about doing your research, and it's all about when you're walking or when you do some type of exercise, see how you feel. You might not be able to uh, jump out of bed and go to work out without eating something. You might need to eat something, but for me, in order for me to have the best workout I can have, and those 20,000 steps will be the best for me, I choose to do it primarily on an empty stomach with very little water before I start.
And she had another question. How much CMOS do you take per day?
Well, when I'm putting it in my smoothies, it may be a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half.
Mm-hmm.
If I just want a quick scoop of it, I might just take a spoonful and eat it that way. But primarily when I'm putting it in my smoothies or when I'm putting it in my juices, or if I'm having it prepared for me, it's probably no more than tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half.
Mm-hmm. Oh shoot. Uncle Mel, he's back. He said personal experience is better to work out alone. It's therapeutic.
When I first started doing my workout sessions, they were by myself. And while that is therapeutic, it's better to have someone to push you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, Latoya has been there for me throughout my journey. There might be times I have to do my journey alone, and that's fine. But I can understand why he would say that it's therapeutic to do it alone. Some people may need someone
Mm-hmm.
else there, Some people may not. But the important thing is, regardless if that person is there or not, just make sure that you do what you need to do for yourself.
Yeah. He said Hennessy and sea moss is better than Viagra.
I don't know if he's getting into the trolling stage
I'll
of his
trust y'all
comments,
opinion on that.
but I don't really promote. I'm gonna drink, but I don't really promote drinking. The most I'll do from time to
Mhm.
time is beer and wine, but that's very minimal. Um, I definitely don't believe in Viagra. I think as long as you're working out and you're eating the foods you're supposed to be eating, the blood will flow where it needs to flow. So that's how I feel about that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'll trust y'all opinion on that. I'll stick with the CMOS.
Definitely,
I can't do Henny no
definitely,
more. Yeah,
definitely.
I can't.
Yeah,
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 after 30, I was like, that's it. For me.
yeah.
I took one
I,
shot and I just went crazy. I don't know what happened, but I don't want to get into that. That's a whole nother story.
that's a whole nother story. Definitely,
That's
definitely,
a whole nother line to talk about. So yeah,
definitely, definitely.
Me and Henny straight. I should say that. Straight.
Yeah, yeah,
We don't work together anymore. So
definitely, definitely.
oh, Katina says, right, LOL. I think I'm taking too much CMOS because wow.
Yeah, CMOS.
Yeah.
It yeah. When you first take it, you're
Hmm.
giving your body nutrients and minerals that you probably wasn't giving your body prior to taking it. Unfortunately, the standard American diet it's just that. It's sad. It doesn't. I mean, you'll be full, but you're not giving your body the things it needs to thrive. And
Mm.
being vegan and taking CMOS and working out, those are the things that will help you live a long, satisfying, happy life. And that's what I want to promote. And I'm going to continue to promote that to the end of my days.
Yeah, y'all gonna get me started on taking the CMOS now myself. Because
Definitely.
I haven't tried it before. But after this conversation tonight, now I think I'm gonna start looking into it
Well,
myself too.
well, I'm definitely going to give you uh, 2 or 3 spots where I can where I get my CMOS. I
Mm-hmm.
can give that to you after the show. And anybody who's interested in knowing where I purchased my CMOS, please hit me on my DM at her firstborn son on Instagram, and I definitely can give you the information. You can also do your own independent research. I'm very big on that. And then if you come up with a place or a person who has better CMOS, then we can exchange information. I'm all about that too.
Yeah. John Wayne says it's a fad, nothing new. It's just a wave. I'm still gonna try
You need to
it.
try it. You need
I
to
need to
put it
try it.
in like your smoothies.
Yeah.
You'll see a difference. You'll see a difference. Trust me.
Yeah. I'm into trying new things just to see because you never know, it might be something that you end up sticking with.
Mhm,
So it doesn't hurt, to try it and stuff.
mhm.
Shaw, are you based out of New Jersey? Because I know you be traveling, so I'm like, I don't know, where is he at today?
I grew up in Irvington, New Jersey,
Oh, okay.
and I live in Hillside, New Jersey currently right now. I do
Hmm.
travel a lot. Like I said, I'm going to
Yeah.
Boston tomorrow. Yep, I've been living in New Jersey all my life.
Oh. I know it's hard now to go out and do stuff, but at least you're able to still travel, despite everything going on.
Definitely, I do practice. I do take precautions. I do make sure I wear a mask.
Yeah.
I, I'm a little. I just believe that we are
Mhm.
the lucky ones. We didn't die from
Yeah.
COVID. We don't have pre-existing conditions. I think if you're exercising, I think if you are eating healthy, I think if you pray, I think if you do all those things, consider yourself to be lucky to still be walking the earth. Give yourself yourself a chance to make a change, start
Yeah.
exercising, and you will not have to worry about COVID. You take the precautions, you do what's told of you or asked of you. But I think if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing as far as working out and eating good, the chances of you of contracting it are minimal.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you said, this all go back again, to eating healthy and boosting your immune system up, which is stuff
Definitely,
that we should have been doing anyway.
definitely, definitely. And I'm
Before
and I'm
this
gonna be
happened. So
and I'm gonna be honest. Prior to COVID, uh, to me, I know this sounds far fetched, but it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. Because
yes.
when it wasn't really nothing to do, I just said, why not work out? I mean, I'm in the house anyway. I'm not working as much. Uh, let's
Right.
work out. Let's see how we feel with working out. Now it's a lifestyle. I love it. I love it. I can't say that enough.
Can you read that? Yeah, that's a compliment.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it's a compliment. I hope
Yeah,
that
I
God's
hope
follow.
so. It
I
better
hope
be.
that God follow me. Yeah, I hope that God
Yeah,
follows
you
me because
gotta have to follow him, G.
I'm interested. I want to do a workout with him. I want to do
Yeah,
his
you
workout
should.
because it seems like, you know,
Yeah,
a lot of people get on me and say, "Oh, you just walked. I lost 15 pounds. I felt great. I'm skinny and
yeah,
my clothes,
that's right.
you
You
know,
tell him.
you know what I'm saying." So whoever that guy is, it's all love. I hope you follow me. I hope you somewhere in New Jersey. I want to meet up. I want you to do my workout. I'll do your workout, and we'll just build and bond from there.
Yeah, yeah. He right here in Jersey too. So
Okay, okay, okay.
yeah, he says all
Oh,
love for me.
I meant to say that if I'm able to
Mhm.
say this Sunday at 2:30, on Sunday
Mhm.
coming up at 2:30, we're going to be having a walk to wellness event at Weekway Park in North New Jersey. I would like to invite you. I would like to invite anybody who's in the area. We're going to be doing a couple of laps. I'm going to do my 20,000 steps, but we're going to do a couple of laps in the name of fitness. And I want to invite everyone to come out to walk with
Mhm.
us so we can start on their fitness journey. And if they already started on their fitness journey, we can continue and be consistent. How about that?
Now, what is this? You said it's this Sunday, right? This
This
Sunday coming
Sunday
up.
this
Okay.
Sunday coming up at 2:30 at Weekway Park in North New Jersey. It's going to be the Walk to Wellness event. This is going to be our sixth event
Okay.
of walking together, united as one in the name of fitness. We have a good time. We talk, we laugh, we dance, we play music, we
Mm.
work up a sweat, and we have a good time. And I want as many people who are going to be in the area on Sunday to come out and walk with us. I would greatly appreciate it. And I know my other partners, Eric and Latoya, they're going to appreciate it too. And we can just start or continue our fitness journeys together.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in coming out, especially to see how you guys go about your workouts, because I know you guys are really into it, and I
Yes,
like being around people who take it serious, but who also able to still have fun as well,
yes,
while they're out there
exactly.
and stuff. So
We
I know you.
laugh,
Yeah, I
we
know.
laugh,
Yeah,
and have a good time. Definitely.
you really have to, because that's how you make working out fun. It
Yes.
has to be fun, or else it's going to feel like a chore.
I think if you make it
Yeah.
enjoyable for people, they'll
Mhm.
come out, they'll trust you with motivating them. They won't
Mhm.
feel like, oh, your fitness level is so much greater than mine that I can't walk with you or I can't work out with you. Listen, I can do steep hills on trails. You may not be able to do that, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be in Weekway Park this Sunday. Like I said, I hope everyone comes out. We'll have a good time. We can exchange and network, exchange information, and just build and take it to the next level.
Yeah. And that's what it's all about, and that's what I try to do. What my aim is with on the Q Productions. is to be able to educate and inspire, people, especially within the urban community, to get focused on their personal health, wellness, and fitness. And that's what I try
Definitely.
to do just on my part. So that's why I'm really big into, networking and meeting new people. And like you said, having your event this Sunday, it's very important
Yes.
to have that. Even though we have, all these different, restrictions and things going on, there's still ways that you can go about that and still, work on promoting a better, healthy lifestyle.
Definitely.
Especially within, the Black community. This is really
Yes.
the time that we need to actually go about and
Yes.
be around people who are out here doing it, because
Yes.
that motivation is hard. You
It's
can't
hard to
really
come
have
by.
an
Yes.
excuse there. Like you said, on Sunday, there's going to be plenty of people there to help motivate you.
Yes.
So you can't really use that as an excuse that you don't have nobody, there, when there are people who's there to support you.
Yes. I know for a fact. I know for a fact I'm going to be there. I know Latoya's going to be there, and I know Eric's going to be there.
Thank you,
And
Peg.
you know, and us three and whoever else decides to come, uh, you're going to have support. You're going to have genuine support, and it's going to be fun. And we're going to walk, we're going to talk, we're going to find out what your goals are, and
Yeah,
we are going
accountability.
to try to hit them head on.
Yeah, because accountability is huge. Yeah, we were talking about
It
that
is.
earlier, Peggy. It really is.
Yes.
Yeah.
You owe you. You owe yourself to
Hmm.
be consistent and to do something that's going to help your overall health and fitness, your mental. You want to be around for your family. You want to be around for your friends. You want to be around for your significant other. You just want to be around.
Right,
You want to live as long as you could live, and you want it to be a meaningful life as you get older.
right. Yeah, especially as you get older, you want your body to be able to keep up with life. You don't
Yes.
want to not be able to do something just because you let your body pretty much go.
Yes.
You know.
That's true. That's true.
Jarrell, he says, just do it. Yeah, like Nike, just do it. That's what
Yes.
anything. You
Exactly.
kind of have to just physically you just have to do it. Because
Exactly.
if you sit and keep thinking about it, then you won't do it.
That's true.
The next
That's
day will
true.
come, the next month, the next year, and you're still
Yes.
sitting in the same spot. And then you wonder why, your belly's getting big, your face getting fat, and all. And it's
Exactly.
like you just
Exactly.
been sitting there eating and not doing nothing about it. So, and you get older, your body gets older. You already know. I don't know how old you are, but I'm just saying, your
Yes.
body changes and things. So we can't do the same things like we were talking about the Hennessy. You can't drink, Henny at
Mm,
35. Well, you could, but not like you could at 25.
yes.
It's
You're
different.
correct.
So you have to,
It,
outweigh the good and the bad. And, if you have a habit of, wanting to drink, why don't you, like you said, drink water instead? So you can at least have
exactly.
something healthy in your body instead of picking up, a bottle, Jack, or Henny or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, do everything in moderation. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't really. It's not something that's in me anymore per se. Like I said, I'll do beer and wine on occasion, but I really just want to promote this healthy lifestyle, and I
Hmm.
really think that it's going to be my legacy. It's going to be something people remember me by, and I look
Hmm.
forward to giving them something to remember me by to the best of my ability. I want to
Right.
think of innovative ways to do it. I want to think about different ways to get people motivated, get people involved, and that's just something that is my passion. I found my purpose finally. After being on this earth for 38 years, I found my passion. I'm just happy. Some people live their whole life and don't find their passion. They don't know their purpose. They don't
Right.
know what would they put on this earth for. And I'm
Hmm.
happy to say that I know the reason why I was put on this earth. I do.
Yeah, that's a big thing. I talk about that often. Having to find your purpose and what your passion is. And it could take a lifetime to figure that out. For a lot of people, and a lot of people get frustrated, but it doesn't always come to everyone at the same time. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Someone, may discover their passion at 18. Someone else might be 40. And not only that, your passion or purpose might actually change. You know what I mean? You might start off thinking that it was this one thing for 20 years, and then something happens in your life and it just changes your whole perspective. And now, you have a different calling in life. So
Definitely.
that's okay. It's okay to change, focus, or to change, career paths. And because in the end, it boils down to you, feeling good about yourself, you feeling happy, and feeling like you're contributing to the world. I know people
Definitely.
who make lots and lots of money before doing jobs, and they weren't feeling fulfilled at all, even though they were making good money. That's pretty much all they had. They didn't have really no friends or family. They didn't have a lot of different things that others would have. And people were looking at them just because they had money, and that doesn't necessarily equate to happiness. Either. So sometimes you just have to say, I have to find what makes me happy, and I'm all about trying to help the next person, trying to serve others. I feel like anything you do in life should be about helping the next person, helping your community out, helping your neighbor out. Like, it can't just be about yourself all the time.
Definitely. I feel the same way. I think everyone simply wants to leave their mark. They want to
Hmm.
leave a positive legacy for themselves. They may struggle on what exactly should they be doing. And for different
Right.
people, obviously, it's going to be different things. I definitely understand that. But once you find it, and once
Right.
it's something that excites you, and once it's something
Right.
like you get up in the morning and you're like, yo, I got to do it. Like, I really feel that way. Regardless of me being tired, regardless of
Yeah.
me, you know, not being as motivated from one day to the next, it's something that it's a fire that's inside of me. I don't really think it's ever going to go out. First and foremost, it's always going to be for myself. And a close second is going to be motivating people. I'm going to say it again and again and again. I want to motivate people to work out, to exercise, do something good for their health, their mind, body, their spirit. I want them to live a long life. I want their life to have meaning all
Yeah.
the way into their later stages of their life. And I want them to be healthy.
Mhm.
I want everybody to be healthy.
Yeah. That's definitely the goal, and I'm glad to see that that's become, I guess, a fad, even though it's not really a fad. But I'm glad to see that becoming healthy is starting to become more popular now.
Definitely. Definitely. I think
That's definitely
it's, it's,
positive thing.
it's unfortunate, but again, it's maybe fortunate because of COVID and because of the majority of deaths were because of pre-existing conditions. People were forced to look themselves in the mirror. If you have diabetes, if you have high blood pressure, if you're overweight, and in some cases morbidly obese, you have to look at yourself in the mirror. Nobody has to be around to judge you, but you have to say to yourself, what do I want to do? Do I just want to go down the same path as everyone else? Or do I want to
Right.
do something to improve my health and my fitness level? Start
Mm.
by walking, ladies and gentlemen. Do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Just do
Yes.
it.
Walk to work out session. Everybody has
Yes.
to remember that.
Yes. Walk
But
to
they're gonna
workout
follow
session.
your page anyway. Once they follow your page, you guys will be able to see, all your motivation videos. I even like the videos, that you have posted that you have, just in black, and
Yes.
you just hear the audio.
Yes.
So I've heard a few of
Yes.
those.
Wow.
I think
Okay.
you had Les Brown as well on there.
Yes. Yes.
I think it's important just to listen, because sometimes you need to hear it from somebody else, hear it from from their point of view.
Yes.
Even though you're thinking
Listen,
it, sometimes you need to hear it from somebody who's been doing it.
Les Brown, Eric Thomas, Anthony Johnson, and there's a few more that I'm missing. These brothers are so inspirational that it makes you cry tears of joy. Now, that may sound corny to most people, but when you come from where I come from, uh, you're not always motivated to do anything, let alone exercise. So to hear these things for the first time and some of the audio I've heard before, but I never put two and two together. I wasn't looking for my purpose. I didn't really care about exercising. I didn't really have any direction. I just wanted to have fun. I wanted to drink and stuff like that. And I have direction. I have structure. I have uh, came up with something that works for me. Find what works for you. I'm just suggesting walking. I'm telling you right now that can start you on to a path of maybe lifting weights or doing some other type of cardio or going to the gym and working out on the machines. If you start something and you build up that consistency, then the sky is the limit, ladies and gentlemen. The sky is the limit once you build up that consistency.
Right. Like you said, it all goes back to that consistency. And again, like I said, that goes in various areas of your life, from working out, to bringing in income, to being a support. It's so many things, because people do follow that. They do watch and see, and not trying to say that they want to see you fail, but people do watch from the outside, even if they don't say anything, to almost see if you're going to stay consistent, to see if you're going to continue it. And my thing is, prove them wrong.
Yes, there's going to be a lot of people who. There's going to be a lot of people who you motivate that will never tell you. There are people who have started walking, and I'm not saying it because of me, because I didn't invent walking, but I know there are people who are out there who follow me or may look at my page every once in a while that are inspired, and they will never tell me. And that's their right. They don't have to tell me. They don't owe me anything. But I feel happy and I feel fulfilled knowing that I'm inspiring people, motivating people. People are starting to exercise. I know people probably are losing weight. People are getting better. They're reversing their bad health conditions. And as long as I know in my heart that those people are out there, even if they never say nothing to me for the rest of my life, I want to tell those people right now, keep doing what you're doing. I'm rooting for you.
Yes. That's it. You just gotta just tell them, you got them regardless. Because you're gonna do you anyway, regardless of what the next person does.
Yes. It's not about me. Like I said, my fitness journey is not about you, and your fitness journey is not about me. Let's do it.
Right.
Let's get it done.
That's it. Just do it. Like he said earlier, just do it.
Yes, just do it.
So do you have any other upcoming events besides Sunday? I know you posted about having a fitness and wellness retreat, right? Is that the same thing as Sunday, or is that something different?
Well, the Walk to Wellness event that we have is primarily every Sunday. I think the last two were on Mondays because of scheduling conflicts. But the Fitness and Wellness retreat is going to take place in McHenry, Maryland. It's going to be for 3 days, September 25th to September 28th, I believe. And it's going to be awesome. We're going to be doing hiking. We're going to be doing campfire stories. We're going to be doing just a lot of things. Latoya has been kind enough to partner with me with this. She's really the brainchild of the whole operation, if I must say. But we have partnered together. She's going to be providing 2 meals a day, 2 plant-based meals a day. And we are going to try to get people to start their fitness journey. We're going to have discussions about life and health and fitness, and what our people's goals are as far as, their fitness level and things of that nature. And we're really just going to, we're going to help people, and we're going to have fun. And we're going to show people that it's not as hard as they think it is. And I'm hoping that we have a good turnout. We definitely want to do one next year, or maybe even later on in this year. But the fitness and wellness retreat is something that I hold near and dear to my heart. And hopefully we have people who want to come out We provide transportation. We provide the housing for those 3 days, and we provide the 2 plant-based meals a day. And we're gonna have a good time. So, if you look on my page, I have more information about the fitness and wellness
Mm-hmm.
retreat, and hopefully people decide to come along and for us to have a good time together.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to help, tell others as well, especially those that I know in the area, people I know who are looking, for a place where they can feel comfortable, that, all the pressure's not on them, when it comes to working out, that they'll have
Yes,
other people there, to back
yes,
up, help support them.
yes,
I'm going to leave your information as well, on the
mhm,
bottom of this live and everything,
yes,
and once
yes,
I upload to YouTube, I'm going to have all your
yes,
information as well. Do
yes.
you have before I sign off? Do you have this is my new saying, and on the Q-tip of the day
Okay.
that you want to share with the listeners and the viewers?
I said it briefly before, but I want to say it right now so everybody can understand exactly where I'm coming from.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready?
Yeah,
You've been
ready,
walk. You've been walk. Yes, I'm ready. You've been walking since you stopped crawling, ladies and gentlemen. You need to
ready.
use those 20 years, 30 years, 40 years experience to do the most simple exercise that's guaranteed to help you lose calories, lose weight, and be healthy. Walking works. Be
Yes.
consistent and be persistent, and you will lose weight and you will be healthy. It's about doing it for yourself first, your friends and family second, and I guarantee you, you will live a life of abundance. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes. I'm making my own applause for you back here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
sometimes you gotta applaud yourself, really,
Yes,
for
definitely.
for what you've done
Definitely.
and what you accomplished up to this point. I think we all need to do that. I don't think that there's nothing's wrong with that, because it's hard work.
Yes,
Working out and getting healthy is not a easy journey, but it's a
yes.
possible journey. But
It is very
like you
much
said,
possible.
yeah, definitely. Again, like we've been saying all night, that consistency. Oh, Garmel, he
Yes.
has one more question for you. He said, last question, do you prefer to lift weights or calisthenics?
The the most important thing about that right now is that I'm just walking. I'm very new to this fitness journey. I'm doing something that's low risk as far as me being injured or me not being consistent. So I haven't started lifting weights. I haven't started any other type of exercises. Occasionally, and very occasionally, I do sit ups and push ups. I work on my abs a little bit, but primarily my success in weight loss has been walking. So I don't
Yes.
prefer in any of those things yet. But like I said,
Mhm.
when I choose to challenge myself, I'm going to start getting into other exercises. But I really want to push the narrative of walking to everyone first, and then we'll go from there.
Yes. Well, I'm really glad, happy and excited that I had you come on tonight. Do you have any other social media handles for people to reach you, or just any other ways that people can contact you if they need some motivation, or they just need some advice, or they're interested in coming out on Sunday? Should they just reach out to your Instagram that we have on screen?
Yes, you can DM me on at her firstborn son. You can also DM uh, BK underscore vegan 319. That's Latoya's uh, Instagram. And you can also, uh, I think that's pretty much it. I'm primarily on Instagram. So, yes, please DM me and we can take it from there. I'll definitely return your DM in a timely manner. And like I
Mm-hmm.
said, for those of us that's going to be in that area on Sunday in Weekly Park, I look forward to seeing you. We're going to have a good time, and hopefully we can continue to do it again. thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Yes. Yes, you're very welcome. Definitely, like I said, happy that I had you come on. You lived up to your name, fitness motivator. I
Thank you.
definitely think you helped a lot of people tonight, and more people who will come on and watch the replay. Definitely beneficial, and that's what my aim is. Like I said here, on the Q Productions or live on the Q Podcast, is to have people come on who are trying to make a difference in their community. So I'm definitely grateful for you coming on tonight.
Thank you very much for having me.
And I just want to remind people, you see my sweatshirt back here. I'm selling T-shirts because I know this is too hot right now to put on. But I am selling, of course, on the Q T-shirts, mugs, and posters as well on teespring.com. So I'll leave that information as well below. So I'm just going to sign off tonight. Again, thank you, Shawn, for coming on. Like I said, this is going to be really helpful. I'm going to go back myself and watch this tonight's show, so I can follow your advice and motivation as well. So thank you again, brother.
Thank you very much for having me again, and I look forward
You're
to
welcome.
hopefully seeing you on Sunday. We'll just take it from there.
Yes, and well, you could, like you said, DM me, all the information. Now I have that.
Yes. Okay.
As well.
Cool.
All right. Good night, everybody. I hope everybody has a blessed night. I always tell people, keep sweating yourself to a better you. I know it's cheesy, but it's something.
Nah, I like that. You need to put that on the shirt. I like that.
You think so?
Like
Yeah.
You put that on the shirt. Yes. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, but people always think of sweating yourself as a negative thing, and I'm just trying to think of it as a positive spin. Like, you literally do have to sweat yourself
to a better you
if you want to get healthy. So
yeah.
Cool.
I like it.
So you done gave me another idea. Let me write this down too.
Yeah, write that down right now. I want you to.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down too.
That's a nugget right there. That's a golden nugget.
Yeah, I didn't think about it that way, but now, see, that's what it comes in when you have people, someone else, perspective, objectively can tell you something. So
hopefully I see that on the shirt real soon. I hope to see that on your social media.
Yeah. I have to now that it's out there. So
yes, definitely.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I hope you guys again have a blessed night. I hope you have a blessed night as well, Shawn.
All right, you too. Good night.
All right.
All right, bye.
All right, good night.
Good night.